Now Bill Belichick is not a fit for the college game, which I think has become painfully obvious, and he keeps stepping in it. But there's a new small piece of news today that I think is much bigger than anyone wants to give it credit for.
Oh.
And that is that a North Carolina assistant coach has been suspended from the UNC football program. That would be Armand Hawkins. He has been suspended for awarding impermissible benefits to players, and among the alleged extra benefits were sideline passes that were given to a player's family in violation of NCAA rules. Now, he's not been suspended by the NCAA. He has been suspended by his school, by his program. Who do you think handed down that suspension? Do you think it was Bill Belichick?
Absolutely not.
Do you think it was Mike Lombardi?
No.
Who do you think it was?
Compliance.
Probably Chancellor.
Compliance office and the AD.
Yeah, the AD would go after him.
Impermissible sideline passes. They let a player's family onto the sideline. And now it's led to a suspension of someone who works directly under and reports to Bill Belichick. That's really interesting. You know, I've seen this play out before, McCone.
Yeah, it feels like there might be a lack of institutional control or something like that.
Hate to hear those words. Those are big, scary words in collegiate athletics. You know what that leads to? Being fired with cause for a lack of institutional control, and then a university refusing to pay the person who worked for them who lacked control. Ever seen this play out before? Ever heard of Kevin Ollie?
UConn did their damnedest to make that happen, man. And it didn't work out for them, but you go down this road and start to pave this and lay the foundation with this type of stuff. And
didn't he win, though? Didn't Ollie ultimately end up winning in arbitration?
So they fired him with cause, and then he ended up winning in arbitration.
So, but it was a process.
Yes.
And it dragged on for how long?
Years. I think he got fired in 2018. I think he finally won in 2022.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember saying something yesterday about they could move to fire him and try not to pay him. And so I was like, what do you mean? You're going to have a contract? You go, yeah, okay. And then they'll fight it out in court for the next 4 or 5 years. They'll make life difficult on him.
He's the type of guy that's going to make sure it's all guaranteed, fully guaranteed.
So was Kevin Ollie's deal.
Yeah, I
but then
understand.
they fired him with cause and said, no, we're not paying you. And then they made him fight the school to get his money. They withheld it just to withhold it because, well, you can have a contract.
What's his cause other than not winning?
It would be a
impermissible benefits.
Lack of institutional control. So you have this. They have the story, too, about the players selling tickets, which you're not allowed to do. So you just kind of lay the foundation
do the Mona
with some
Lisa
of this
veto.
stuff.
I didn't know anything about this.
Hey, by the way, if he's winning, this stuff isn't getting out. But he's not.
You're handing out
so,
passes.
yeah, you start to do this type of stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is. Sideline passes. Like anyone is going to ever have a way of knowing that. Right? How would they have known? How would anyone have ever found that out? Sideline passes? I mean, we're not even talking something that is of, real value. We're talking about access, impermissible access. That's what we're talking about. Suspended. Here it comes. That's the beginning of
There's a
them.
crack. Yeah.
That's the beginning of the school starting to fight back.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have their attention. Yeah. Now you have their attention.
He's in trouble, man. That's a problem. The team stinks. He doesn't have control of the situation. His head is in the clouds. He's been nothing but a distraction for them. What's the positive that UNC has received out of the Bill Belichick experience to this point?
There isn't any. You got embarrassed in the summer with the Jordan Hudson stuff. You're getting embarrassed on the field. The way that he acts in terms of his relationship even with the athletic director there and boosters and stuff like that with Lombardi and everything. No,
he doesn't do his coach's show. He refuses to do it. He refuses to shake hands with all the higher-ups. The only guy he talks to is the chancellor. He has no relationship with the athletic director. And there's not going to be one report on the other side of internally where players look at him and say, wow, what a positive experience. He's such a great guy, because he's not that great to be within the building.
So you're telling me his players don't like it, the parents
they're getting
don't
their
like
balls
it,
broken. What,
the donors don't like it, the administration doesn't like it, the fans certainly don't like it. Nobody is enjoying this experience.
I mean,
nobody associated with that university is saying, this is good. This is good. I'm glad we did this.
This guy,
it's instant regret.
This guy knows how to coach one way for 40 years. Do you think he's going to completely restyle his coaching technique?
No, I don't think you expected that, but I think
his human element.
You expected results, instead you're getting embarrassed in terms of not letting scouts in. The stuff this week about the social media stuff, that's embarrassing.
He barely speaks to his offensive coordinator during Super Bowl week because he has such tunnel vision. Josh McDaniels told the story where he put in this whole run game and worked on it, and the game plan's in. And then Bill just strolls in his office and goes, I don't know if we want to run it every play in this game. And Josh's like, I just spent 4 days on telling me to run it. Now he had to change the whole game plan. But that's how that dude operates. No contact. Talk to my assistant. You'll get it through email or handwritten note.
Again, that's a great way to connect with 18 and 19-year-olds.
Do you think he pulls up his computer and looks at his finances every day, tracks it? Think about all the years he's coached and the amount of money he's acquired. The balances, the interest, the purchases. At this point, 74, right? He's 74. Just don't you want to go enjoy it? Don't you want to live in Florida on your boat?
Hey, man, you can feel when this stuff starts to shift. We did last year with Gerard Mayo down the stretch of that season, and it's shifting down in North Carolina. It's getting bad. And it's only going to get worse with that ACC schedule. I don't know if they're going to be favored in another game this year.
Yeah, the Mayo thing I wasn't really believing or seeing until the Arizona game.
Yeah.
And the bye in Arizona.
You feel it start to shift.
Yeah.
And it feels like it's starting to shift in North Carolina,
Chargers, that was it.
And who's going to be going to bat for him?
I don't know.
Lombardi.
I really couldn't tell you. I don't know who's going to stand up for him. I don't know who's going to say, this is what we should be doing.
No.
Where are the friends he's made? They probably don't exist.
See, I think he could go. I think he'd go into retirement now because I think he initially thought he could go there, use it as a springboard to show I'm a different guy, then get back into the NFL. Now the fact that door may have shut, go to Florida. Go hang out on the beach.
I wonder if it's fully set in what a mistake this was for him. For him.
Well, I mean, he likes challenges. I know that. But now all of a sudden it doesn't become a challenge. It becomes a pain in the ass.
Well, it's only going to get harder. How are you going to recruit now?
The year just started. You got a lot of football left. That team before you, Mac Brown and them, they went to bowl.
Guys, it's over. It's over. There's no path from where he is right now, where that program is right now, with him continuing to run it and them getting to a point of success. There's no path. That's it. It's over.
If you're
tell me, even if you say, well, they'll be good a year from now, I'd say how?
No, if you're another coach, don't you just slide that report we read yesterday to the parents that you're talking to?
Oh, yeah.
And say, yeah, you really want to go to North Carolina? Read this.
All kinds of negative recruiting will go on. Bert loves talking about that. He says, you wouldn't believe the stuff that college coaches say about other programs and other college coaches. Yeah. He says, that's unbelievable. It's the easiest way to do it. You want to, put doubt in people's minds about considering UNC? There's no path. It's dead. This isn't working. It's not going to work for him. He failed. He failed as a college coach. He should start thinking about what's my path back to the NFL. If he wants to continue coaching and doesn't want this to be the last thing he does as a professional football coach, meaning he's a professional, it's his job. If he doesn't want this to be the last thing people remember, he should start working right now on finding a team that will hire him in some capacity in the NFL.
Yeah, and he has to have that come to Jesus moment that I'm probably not going to be a head coach.
Oh, he definitely is not a head coach. That's over
I'm just saying, but he won't believe that. He's going to say, well, it's head coach or nothing.
Well, then he should go home.
Yeah.